Finals day on the Eastern Cape of South Africa. Swell absolutely pumping once again. And we're all set up for quarterfinal heat number 3. Yago Dora against OLeary. The all goofy foot clash. And the drama just ramped up in that previous quarterfinal. We are anticipating another banger of a heat here. Paul Evans in the studio alongside Rosie Hodge. And another heat that we've been looking at these two and seeing what they've been able to do throughout this event. Conditions pumping out there. Can't wait for this one, Rosie.
Beautiful top turn connection, a lot of spray. I like the fact that he was able to come from behind on this wave, really set up that first turn so nicely. This is where he kind of has to renegotiate, regather his speed, and hits that lip line. I think we're going to see that coping really come into play as we see the wind kind of clock around this afternoon. A lot of lump and bump to negotiate as that northerly wind is still humping through the lineup. Oh, that turn right there, just such a OLeary staple. And again, shuts the door closed on that wave. Right there, beautiful, impressive surfing. Yago Dora has been so impeccable with his wave selection. This one has a little bit of froth on the face. Does he find that little double up section that we love to see through the impossible car park section? Very milky on that wall. Beautiful connection on that last maneuver, and then gets axed.
To go for the South Pacific, as we'll pick up live action. Here goes OLeary, and he's got a big section in front of him. Just kind of points those arms down the line, telegraphs where he wants to go. Big hit off the top whip from him, and then so low in the bottom turn. Another really nice slice at speed. Beautiful hit from OLeary. It gets hung up high. The board just gets stuck in that lip. It's moving fast, it's thick, and it's powerful, and he goes incomplete.
What they need to do if they want to be at this top level. So Yago, this is what we're talking about. This beginning section of the wave didn't really offer him much. He doesn't get too critical. And he's just waiting for this inside section because that's where it really starts to grow fangs. He waits on the bottom there, meets that lip line. That's also just a little bit hung up there, but that turn right there, searing. Here he really meets the opportunity and the velocity of this wave. He just gathers that speed, which is such a beautiful thing on that backhand. You can see him just starting to talk through these turns. Wow, that angle right there just shows you what this ocean is capable of and what Yago's having to do to match this power in order to complete these maneuvers. That lip is so thick, Paul. There's just so much water there. He gets that weightless feeling and lines it up straight away. You see his eye line. He's like, okay, I'm completing this. I'm over my board. What's next? Just a beautiful commitment from Yago Dora. This is going to be an amazing wave for him and see him skyrocket into the lead.
Excellent surfing from Yago Dora. Judges agree. The number comes in.
You know, Jack Robinson, his dad, Leandro, has been coaching him. So those guys have been sparring partners on the road.
OLeary, slightly smaller wave here, as he goes down the line with tons of speed, just kind of S-ing through the opening section and setting up a little quick pump off the bottom, flick off the top from him, drives into a bottom turn, arrives at the lip late, does it pretty well, and this section will just grab his board here. We'll just have to be a little patient, and that runs away, so not really the answer back he would have been hoping for on that wave. Men's quarterfinal, number 3, out in the water right now. Yago Dora in red with the lead at the moment from OLeary. And here goes the Brazilian, whipping his first turn. So loose, that board looks in the pocket here, and these really tight transitions. And then you just see him just kind of squirt that bottom turn and accelerate so easily towards the lip. Just checks himself there, driving off the bottom hard again, and another set up turn. This is where it gets juicy on the inside, where we've seen some really steep, critical sections. This is where we saw Yago go excellent with a combination of maneuvers. What's he got for finish here? Looking to get rid of a 4 as a backup score. Just turning a little under the lip, snapping down in the pocket. And he'll look to finish through here, as he'll just drive to get speed, to attack the lip with speed. And nice use of geometry there. Work the angles and finish up.
Yeah, nice one from Yago. Obviously using his priority on that one, looking to give the 417 a flick. I think he's going to do that.
Let's get another look at Yago.
Yeah, just great to see the speed that he's able to gather. That surfboard looking so whippy under his feet. Going through the motions. Watch as he kind of make sure that he stays low when he's going through those lumps, through the face. Gather speed off that turn. I like that little kind of speed check that he's able to do, waiting for this wave to stand up. I think he used the word juicy, and that's exactly what this wave is when you hit that inside section and it starts to get a little bit more shallow off the bricks. You can tell though, like when you're looking at this angle, we're so used to seeing that wave really kind of lurch out at you, and this one didn't have that same kind of power through it, but the way that he was able to clean up that last maneuver, I think what Yago's really good at is really telegraphing his maneuver before it even happens. He knows how he wants to compress his body to meet the lip line, and it's just so cool to watch the way that he's able to navigate through the tough sections, but also the speed that he gets in order to complete those maneuvers is so impressive.
That beautiful easy on the ice style as well. Under his belt, and he's looking at a shot in the semis. Needs to get by Ethan Ewing though. Meanwhile, in live action out in the water, your heat leader Dora with some work ahead of him down the line off the bottom, and just speculatively throws one up, which goes a little soft, and he'll go incomplete on that wave. Yago just having a little probe around on the inside from under Connor's priority. Might have a sniff at this one. Yago Dora is up, pulls the trigger, a smaller wave, but it's nice and steep, and he's got a bit of speed. What's he got for us here? He'll punt. Wow, massive backside full rotation, lands on the roof. It's so smooth.
Rail surfing de jour, and then he's able to kind of take off on this ugly looking wave and do that full rotate, no grab. I'm just like, wow, just so blown away with this guy. He's just such a cool customer. That was insane. I mean, for single choice maneuver, I mean, the air of the event guaranteed, but watch the way that he lines this up. He really is utilizing that wind to his advantage. It blows that board onto his feet, and he's able to really just create some aerial antics that are insane. The way that he was able to land on that lip line too and negotiate riding out of this move, just so blown away with him. I mean, the six flat that he's got on his scoreline, I think this is going to go north of that.
Don't necessarily see loads of Jeffreys Bay under priority going the big air. Meanwhile, here we go. This is a key wave here for Connor OLeary. 7.68 the requirement. And Connor OLeary waited a long, long time for that wave. Now Connor forced to go something here, looking for an excellent score. He'll stand up on this and just have a look, just stomping on that tail to stay in the pocket. And let's see what it provides for him first. Nice hit with plenty of body in it too. And again, it's nice and physical. And he goes off the bottom hard, slicing one. They're thinking about that excellent number, the sort of wave that you need a Jeffreys Bay to go there. Doesn't feel like this is providing it. And he'll look to bring this in, so a quarterfinal finish. No disgrace at all. However, big opportunity. He was relatively had something of a shocker in this heat. Got a good wave early on, the 6.83 since then. Been a little out of sorts and it's been contrasted with the fortunes of Yago Dora, who's looked so good out here. Connor OLeary will wrap this up, look to bring it into the keyhole. A quarters finish for him, but well done to that man, Yago Dora. Solid performance from him. We'll go to break. When we come back, an absolute cracker of a heat.